What's going on, guys? JayeDeBlack here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about NBA player, well, retired NBA player, Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza has been going through some issues with his ex-wife who filed for divorce a couple of years ago. I had thought the divorce was settled, but apparently not, because she's going back to court. And you want to know why? Apparently, Trevor Ariza has moved on to a new relationship since they divorced in 2023. And what Bree has done, Bree has been keeping tabs on Trevor's new lady. And she provided screenshots of his new girlfriend's Instagram story showing I guess them traveling and her getting gifts, right? But you can look on her page and see that, Trevor's taking good care of her, but we don't know what she does. Maybe she makes good money. We don't know. But apparently Bree, the ex-wife, feels like, she's owed more support because Trevor was ordered to pay her $10,000 a month. I believe that is for child support for their children. Now, Bree is going to court telling the judge that she has expenses of $29,000. Now, what are you spending $29,000 a month on? That's why I say this heifer's broke. This heifer's broke running the court, trying to get more money to fund her lifestyle. Listen, why is it that these wives of professional athletes, once the relationship is over, why do they constantly go to court? She made allegations against him. She said that Trevor Ariza abused her. She showed photos that allegedly showed that he abused her. But I just don't believe that, because you only showed that after you filed for divorce to strengthen your case. This is the playbook of every female that divorces a professional athlete. He either is a huge cheater or he's an abuser. And they do that because they want more money. Why your expenses are $29,000 a month is beyond me. Why don't you get a job, okay? Why don't you start a business, right? We hear about how melanated women are the most, educated and more, they start more, the biggest group of entrepreneurs. But every time I see women like Bree go back and forth to court for more money, it just tells you that these heifers are capping. Because again, Trevor didn't make, I would say he didn't make like the biggest amount of money. I mean, Trevor made a lot of money during his career. I'm not going to say he didn't. Trevor did. Trevor made a lot of money during his NBA career. I believe he made $118 million through his career. But according to him, a lot of that money is gone. All right. He doesn't have that money. I believe he said that his income was less than $10,000 a month, but she believes he makes $50,000 a month. So because her theory is that he makes $50,000 a month, he should have to pay her almost $30,000 a month. And she's using his new relationship with his new girlfriend in order to go to court to demand more money. These heifers are greedy. They don't have the work ethic to go and create something on their own. They love to brag about degrees and being the largest group of entrepreneurs, but they will run back and forth to court for more money. Look at Tyrese Gibson's ex-wife. She left him, but for years went back and forth to court for money. So let's get into this article. Trevor Ariza's ex-wife, Bree, slammed the former NBA star for failing to pay child support while his new girlfriend flaunts their lavish lifestyle. TMZ has learned this heifer's pocket watching. She's out here pocket watching, family. Bree filed court docs claiming she believes Trevor pulls in over $50,000 per month, despite his claims that he only makes around $6,000 a month. She said that she makes around $11,000 per month, but lists monthly expenses. Y'all, fam, look at this. Monthly expenses of $29,000. What are you spending money on? You just know she spent up his money. You know she spent his money up. What are you paying $29,000 a month for? Like, seriously, how are your expenses $29,000 a month? Like, what exactly are you paying for? Are you tricking it off? Because I know these wives of these ex-athletes, all they do is take these dudes' money to go trick off. So she claims her bills are $29,000 a month. That is $348,000 a year in expenses. How about you getting a career, a job, starting a business, right? So what did you do the whole time you were married to him? Did you not go back to school to further your education? Did you not start any businesses on your own? This is a lazy heifer looking for an easy payday. In her filing, Bree claimed Trevor has failed to pay child support owed in their divorce deal. She also alleged he failed to provide his updated financial docs. So where does she think he's making that money from? Instead of look at this, y'all. Instead of her posting this, why don't you post the company or the business ventures that he's working on? You know, rapper Exhibit's ex-wife has been doing that. She's been bringing up the fact that he owned or dispensary. And she's used the fact that he owned a dispensary in order to say, hey, he's making a lot of money from this business. I need more support. And you know what's going on with Exhibit's ex-wife? She's dating a broke struggle rapper. And Bree obviously must be doing something similar, because why do you need $29,000 a month for the children? Because the money is for the children, by the way. Child support is not for your bills. Those children do not cost you $29,000 a month. I'm pretty sure if they need anything outside of that support, he would provide it. But see, she's bad with money. She's a lighter complected female. They're always used to dudes spoiling them and giving them things. And, she doesn't want to be with Trevor, but she wants his money. Bree said Trevor was ordered in January 2024 to pay $14,000 in child support and spouse support per month. And she says he owes another $36,000 as a remaining balance for the equalization payment from their property split. Then she needs to go to court for that. Her posting this is just so she can get more child support. That's what that is. She wants more child support. That's why she's posting this. So she can, because she want to go on trips. She wants expensive gifts. She's jealous of the other woman. That's why she is keeping tabs on her. She's keeping tabs on the new woman, pocket watching, looking at what she's got, because that used to be her, right? Bree said that while Trevor has failed to pay support voluntarily, he has continued to engage in discretionary spending that is inconsistent with any claim of the inability to pay. She claims Trevor took international trips on or about March 2026 and June 2026 and has made multiple trips to and from Turks and Caicos. She's keeping tabs on them, y'all. That's why she can't make no money. She's too busy playing detective and investigating his lifestyle. She said he also has bought his She said he also bought his Rolex watches and Chanel handbags and is using his girlfriend's Instagram stories as evidence. Also, TMZ first reported Trevor is asking the court to reduce his child support due to his income drastically dropping since leaving the NBA in 2022. That's when she divorced him, by the way, y'all. Once he was done in the NBA, that's when she filed for divorce. She not fooling me. When she knew he wasn't going to be making that same amount of money anymore, she wanted out. She wanted out. He claims on top of his 4-figure monthly income, he pulls in around $667 from an investment in Buffalo Wild Wings. Trevor reportedly earned over $100 million during his NBA career, and she helped him spend a lot of that money. She is just over there, just pocket watching, watching him. I think what she's really upset about was that he's not miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's happy. He's moved on to another woman. And I think that bothers her because she hasn't moved on to anybody. She's still going back and forth to court trying to explain why her expenses are $29,000. This is a greedy heifer who helped spend his money up. And because he's with another woman and he's spending money on her allegedly, She's mad because she only wants him to spend money on her. If this man was as abusive as you claim he was, then why are you still taking him to court? Wouldn't you want to get a clean break from him if he was such a horrible person? Why do you want his money so bad? Why aren't you going out there and building a successful life for yourself? Why are you still trying to live off this man money? $29,000 a month is crazy when you only make $11,000 a month. $29,000 is crazy. That's greediness. And I'll tell you, a lot of women are not very good with money. They really aren't. Men are way better with money than women are, especially women who don't have no career that I see, right? Because again, you wanted a clean break from him. You wanted to divorce him, but you've been in court for years trying to get more and more money. Not only that, you are going on his new girlfriend's social media and you're keeping tabs on what she's getting, not understanding she probably bought that for herself, but you think he buying it. You're keeping tabs on her. You keeping tabs on him. You look obsessive. And this is why I say they love to claim women are more successful than men. And women are more, especially black women, are more successful than black men in America. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because all you see is a heifer like this in court trying to get another dime off her ex that she claims that she didn't want to be with no more. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Check out all the other videos on the channel. You should see them on the screen. And I'll see y'all next one.